And that's usually like the first sign of something internal happening, which is why I'm kind of on their case right now.
And it's something that needs to be fixed pretty quickly because we're only 2 weeks away from the start of the next season. I don't know if there's going to be another Chinese event coming up before this where they can get a little bit more practice. Maybe the scrims get a little bit easier. Yeah. But
it might be the last game for them, at least in an official environment.
Yeah, and that means, yes, you have a lot of time to practice and maybe scrim a little bit, but at the same time, it's not the environment that you really want to be growing on. And I think this is an event where it's a big chance to really learn the patch and get a step ahead of other teams. Because this is all, except for IG, they're not in the event anymore, but except for IG, this is all teams you're going to be going up against in Season 2 anyway. So, got to take what you can and try to do what you can with this. So, we're getting to the second draft here very quickly as EHOME and Aster, they ban the IO Tiny on EHOME. They go to the Pango Rubik. So getting rid of 2 comfort heroes of EHOME. And it's a Bane first pick followed by
SF.
Venge SF. And we've been seeing SF from Paparazzi, but the mid here is 7E.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. They haven't fixed the minus armor effects creeps thing yet, right?
I don't know.
Because there was no patch noted in the last patch. Maybe it's shadow fix, maybe not. I hope it is, because otherwise carry SF is not super viable. Might have to be mid SF, but that is also very exploitable. Like by a Queen of Pain, for example, Quap plus like 1 rotation hero can make life very, very tough for an SF.
Team Aster's turn to ban
Queen of Pain. Seems like it's throughout time always been a counter to Shadow Fiend.
It's very tough to lane. SF has some things going for him. Like every time you want to Shadow Strike, you get a double raise in your face. So the lane is the easiest. It's just as soon as Pop is 6, any rotation, SF just dies instantly. It's too much damage.
Radiant team ban.
Arcseer, Slardar, Nyx Assassin.
It does set up for some potential like quote-unquote combos, right? Like there are heroes that deal a ton of physical damage that could go very well with this, like Ember safe lane, for example. With the Deso build could be very strong, like a Klings, PA potentially. There's a lot of heroes that go very well with SF. It's just, can you protect and play well around the SF to really enable? Because otherwise you have a mid hero that is just going to be, suboptimal in the game. Like doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, doesn't tank. It's a very sensitive hero.
A lot of time being taken here by EHOME.
Yeah, I mean, this opening is also pretty strange, right? Like picking SF this early is rough. They have Avenge to potentially bail him out of trouble. But yeah, it's SF is SF, as I like to say.
Go on.
Yeah, SF is SF.
I don't know.
I see the hero lose most of the time. Whereas in pubs or in pro games, like he seems to be always doing well, he gets a lot of items, and then he's dead.
Okay.
And then you lose. See what they have up their sleeve with this SF. Maybe it's an offlane SF with mech.
10 seconds remaining.
Hell yeah.
Is that even viable?
Yeah. It's not bad. Like the Aura SF can work. It's pretty risky, but the lane is very strong.
And the Phoenix.
Team Aster's turn to pick.
Disruptor.
And they go Disruptor here. So Disruptor giving some catch swap with the Disruptor is always interesting.
Definitely good, yeah. I wonder
10 seconds.
what +4 they're gonna pick.
Monkey King.
Just a Monkey King again.
Which isn't like the biggest surprise, and then they go Terrorblade for Monet.
Team Aster's turn to ban.
Follow that up with a Phantom Lancer coming out from EHOME, and we talked about how strong this hero is.
I like the Phantom Lancer, it's good. But SFPL, it's a little bit greedy. Like, if you lose your lanes now, you're in big trouble. And the last pick of Aster is going to be an
10
offlaner.
seconds remaining.
Okay. Well,
And Disruptor
5
PL is not the
seconds
greatest lane,
remaining.
right? Like, against Monkey King +1 can be very, very tough.
what would be the best offlaner you think up against this Phantom
Radiant
Lancer?
team ban.
I love Necrophos a lot against PL. I think what else is really good? Sand King is still very
10
decent.
seconds remaining.
Underlord is amazing. Timbersaw is really good. Oh, Timber just got banned. Sorry, I'm in the hero list.
What trees?
Yeah, I think I named quite a couple that do very well against him.
Awfully ancient
10
apparition.
seconds
If you want
remaining.
more, message me at my email.
Radiant
Thank you.
team
Team
ban.
Aster's turn to pick.
The ban the Sand King, yeah. So, what are they gonna pick? What is like the most XXS out of the list that I
Radiant
named?
team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Earthshaker, apparently. Okay.
I don't
Not
mind
very
that. We used to
conventional,
see XXS play Earthshaker, right? Like,
Yeah, that's why I didn't name it, because I never played it. It's good against PL, of course, but
no, he plays it sometimes, not like a lot.
like super
10
rarely.
seconds remaining.
And now EHOME goes for their
5
offlaner
seconds
last.
remaining.
What are they gonna pick to make Zeal feel comfortable? Or maybe just an offlane Venge, and they go for support instead for Planet. Like, honestly, Earth Spirit looks really good if they want to do that. But Planet on Earth Spirit didn't look super comfortable that one time we saw it.
True.
What else can you pick? Doesn't Bad Rider just look insane here too? I would love Bad Rider.
I guess it does, but if you're quick on the draw with Bane, you could just get the Nightmare out and stop him from getting the lockdown, right?
Just go offlane Huskar then. Easy solution. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough pick. You're gonna bring Zeal into his comfort zone
Choose your hero.
with the Mars. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a lineup I can get behind. It is greedy though. If you lose lanes, there's no one that is gonna bring you back into the game.
And it doesn't feel like their lanes are that easy either.
It doesn't. Like Shaker against PL is a very interesting one, right? As soon as Shaker is 6, PL always has to be fearing that it's just a random Echo Slam comes out and he dies. Just in general, like Monkey King also in the lane is very strong. I'm just gonna say that I like Aster's draft a bit more, quite a bit more, just because of ease of execution and not so greedy.
That was exactly what I was going to say. It seems so much easier to execute. XXS used to play this Earthshaker a little bit more when he was playing with like an IG squad. So obviously that was a long time ago, but I don't think the play rusts that much, right? Like, I don't know. I think he's still going to perform well with it. I don't know if it's going to be that great in lane. He's there with Monkey King, so maybe they can get something out of that if they get a good like fissure out, balance strike, Jingu stacks.
I think it's good.
Totem damage.
You have the totem, you got the monkey stun. It should be pretty easy to get stacks up on the PL perhaps. But they should definitely be able to disrupt the PL enough to make sure he doesn't get this like super fast level 10 free farm kind of scenario.
Yeah, and then he's going to try and get to a fast Diffusal Blade, which could be a bit of an issue, right?
Yeah, and he's not very survivable in this game. Because one Echo, one Quap Wave, it's a lot of AoE damage. Even the monkey support too, if he goes into a Maelstrom or Gleipnir.
Yeah, we've seen Bobika kind of go for these more non-traditional builds, so we'll see what he ends up going for as we get into game number 2. Aster 1, EHOME 0. They are one game away from elimination. So we'll take a look and see if it's in the book for EHOME to even this series out at 1 apiece.
They're going for one of the first blood plays again, it seems like. Oh, Boboka's not careful. You gotta unsmoke, man. Doesn't respect it at all.
No, and he's just gonna die here to Zeal.
As goes my spear, goes
What do you expect would happen after he got unsmoked?
What an amazing
Lag? Lag?
Maybe
Lag.
didn't notice it? Because he was a courier? I'm not sure.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say lag.
30 seconds to battle.
It didn't lag though. Anyway, how can you make a player more comfortable than just giving him a first blood? Like, that screams comfort right there, right? You get bonus money. Start the game with an additional how much? 280? Perfect for him. And a win like this can really build the confidence of a struggling team like EHOME right now.
The battle
If they can get there, yeah. It's not that easy, though. I think they're up against a strong enough team that might give them some trouble.
Oh, for sure. Aster is also... I mean, they're both somewhat in a similar situation, right? They're just kind of trying to pick themselves up to the level they were before. Alright, ZZQ, you don't want to have this fight, I don't think.
Bobica not losing confidence after giving up the first blood.
He never does, though.
not this time.
Oh god, I gotta reconnect. I messed up. I have 70s view only right now. But taking a look over mid, 70 up against Ori.
What is
Not
the
gonna
bug?
be the
It keeps
easiest
happening to me too. Wait, oh, 74
Oh,
is
he's
really
taking a
low.
lot of damage.
He has no fairy fire. But he's level 2 somehow.
There's another Shadow Strike out. And that'll push him out.
But he's
Or
pretty
he's
far
gonna
from
get
his
level
bottle.
2, and that might be an issue for him.
Does he have healing style coming out? Yeah, he does.
Oh gosh, he is really playing with fire.
He's dead.
And yeah, he tries to land the raises, or he's just gonna get the kill. Not in the hands of paparazzi, so not gonna go as well, I don't think.
Yeah, well, as I just said, B-Cup. It's an SF.
The SF has shown to be decent, though. It just depends on who's playing.
It always does.
And if Mori can get a quick start here and dominate the lane, we might be seeing 7E back to where he was at in the fighting for 4th spot. And by 4th spot, I mean 4th spot with Aster, where Bobica's just beating him in farm.
Nah, it's way harder to do with an SF. He's a general, a snowballer, so he should be alright. A death for 2 is usually not the worst. And his bottle is now finally coming out.
I just worry that if he gets jumped on 1 or 2 times, like, it does feel as though sometimes 7E gets a little flustered.
Yeah, it can definitely happen, especially in like a quad matchup.
Nightmare.
Snowball the hero.
Nothing doing, but ooh, they've got the
Planet,
brain
one more
sap,
hit.
right clicks the illusion. And it's actually the Bane kill onto Planet. Said nothing doing, but they got the extra damage and they were able to finish off that Venge.
Yeah, Reflection is
That's
an
2
amazing
kills.
laning spell.
C70 wants to see if he can get the raises out. Ori not exactly dominating in the CS. He's behind the SF after kicking him out of lane a couple times.
Yeah, but it's just the SF factor, really. You have basically infinite raises every raise, or every wave you're gonna use 2 raises. When Quap wants to come forward. It's not as Quap favored as it used to be, with the stacking damage of the raises.
Mm, 23 and 10 though for XXS. Dominating.
Yeah. They can't really pressure the Shaker at all. They don't have the heroes to
This
do
will
so.
come in handy.
Oh, Monkey King. TPing mid lane, okay. After taking the bounty rune. I thought he TP'd him from base actually.
The wages of fear.
Now level 3 Shadow Strike is a little bit of a different story. It's gonna start hurting a lot.
Yeah, and he's gonna stand there, and actually the first raise misses. Bobica under the tower, and now he's got the Jingu going off. The balanced strike, the kinetic field is there. Bobica probably gonna lose his life. Ori though, taking some damage. They look to the Venge, and TP's not in time.
There's another water rune
And
anyway.
Zeal top, he's now getting chased. He's in trouble. The Nightmare is out, and
He's dead.
eventually he'll die in this exchange, and Monet will get credit for that kill. So forcing the rotations of both supports ends up opening the lane for both side lanes.
Wait.
It works really well for them.
Mid lane is level 6 now, the Quap. One more creep. He can just jump on top of the SF, pretty much. Oh, it's very dangerous now for 7E. Yeah, he sees the 6, instantly goes back. He's like, oh, no. Don't want to lane here anymore. His game is looking really rough already from the laning phase.
Yeah. Aster leading CS in all 3 lanes. Phantom Lance are only 17 and 3. Going Soul Ring Blink Dagger for the Earthshaker.
Yeah.
What does he
power
have flying
treads?
out right now?
A little bit.
He's got treads flying out, yeah.
Oh, treads, yeah. Soaring, power treads, blink, very common.
Magic Missile raises 1, 2, not enough to get the kill onto Ori.
Who gets the rune?
They've got the Bane coming over, and they also have Bobica. Both supports here for both teams. Bobica throws the Balance Strike. You gotta
Could
be
be a big
careful with
Sonic
the
Wave.
Sonic Wave. ZZQ, he's spotted, and again, they want to go for 17. They've got the Sonic Wave hitting 3. There's the Nightmare onto the Venge. They're looking over at 17. They're going to get this kill. They might even line up the other
They're
2
all
supports.
dead.
The Scream is there. The double kill for the Bane, looking for another. And it will be Bobica. It's the supports who take all 3 kills, but they're definitely okay with that when they just annihilate EHOME in the mid lane.
Yeah. And that's the problem with SF. Like, I don't know what made them pick SF this early, if they were like super confident in it, but this is the story of a lot of SF games. It's such a hard hero to make work properly.
Worthy tribute.
You think it was a 7E asking for it, or?
I'm not sure. Maybe they wanted to test it out a little bit, and no better time than the present, right?
I can think of many better situations, to be honest.
Level 6 for XXS.
Not when you're up for elimination.
And Sonic Wave coming in and hitting on a 3. Meanwhile, Monet into the jungle. He's going Dragonlance first. He's top of the net worth. We see a quick Blink Dagger from S. See him really jumping around the map and making problems for the side of EHOME. And they already have problems.
And that's all you really need. One guy that can initiate, and encompass all the info in the world to make plays happen.
We're
But
still having an okay game.
And SF is still a hero like that. You know, you will always be able to get farm, so no problem whatsoever. Make a bunch of stacks for him. So Ori's trying to find the PL right now. He has Sonic Wave and level 3 Scream. If he's not careful on Shiro.
They have the ward. They see him. Like, they know he's right there. Scream. And Sonic Wave hits. Shiro, he's in the trees. The blink, the scream. And they stick with him. The Shadow Fiend behind. And they're going to try
Wait,
and
he
turn
turns
so
it off
the
with a
Shadow
why?
Strike is there. And he turns. So now they've got the help from Bobica. Bobica, though, stopping of the Requiem. It finally hits. They've got the fear. They have the glimpse back. They'll have the help of Planet, but Ori's going to start to pick away on these supports. And he doesn't really have a lot of mana to work with right now, but he does have a full bottle he could pop, sip up on, and continue forward. The whole time, though, XXS is taking the bottom tier 1.
I don't know why Shiro turned back to throw lands. It was nighttime. He would have never caught him for the Shadow Strike.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Wow. That was...
Dire's top tower.
Yeah.
They have Fiend's Grip, too, for Zeal.
But Boboka is gonna refill bottom middle as well, so Pop could potentially TP top if they get that grip.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Or it's
They're gonna
XSS
TP
making a move.
XXS. There's the Fiend's Grip. Shiro, he shows up for a second. Monet actually spots him. XXS eventually looking for the lockdown, and of course he's got it with the totem and then the fissure.
Well, I hope you enjoyed being stunned for half an hour. Planet now in
And
trouble.
Planet is in trouble.
boots.
ZZQ, I don't know what he wants to really accomplish because Ori can just run him
he
down
missed
the
the screen.
stream just out of range. Now the magic missile hits, but with the Shadow Strike, Planet getting low, 6 to 60 health, and will pop the salve, but still Ori, a oppressive force here in the jungle.
Yeah. Slight misplay, but still made them know. They're actually looking for an aggressive move on him.
Magic missile, but do they have anything else? Like, they've got the glimpse, the scream is there, Planet taking a lot of damage, and
Wait.
he blinks away. They're still looking to bring the SF over. Ori's got blink in 8. It's only level 1, but he also has a TP to just leave.
They tried to get so cute. Like, he thought maybe Ori would just panic blink out, glimpse before he even blinked. And they never had enough damage. Ori's like, wait, you guys want to fight me? Alright, I'll take the freebie, thank you. Nothing going right for EHOME at all. At all. At all, B-Cop! How are they supposed to get back into the game?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out. They've got level 6 now in ZZQ. Maybe it's static storm time?
I hope it is.
It's been Pain City for EHOME. Nightmare
Okay.
on Ishiro.
They're
And that's
probably looking for the quap in that static storm, 100%. But they're not gonna get it because Boboka is annoying.
Wukongs.
All 5
poor
heroes for a
heroes.
monkey. Alright, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, XXS is nearby, but he's not going to move over there and jump into that just yet.
And meanwhile, you just saw the gold lead increase from 4 to 5k because they used 5 heroes to kill the Monkey King. They have to blink, looking for a big echo. Maybe not even big. 70. Nah, they don't want to.
I don't know if they need the echo. They could just go to the Fiend's Grip, right? Fissure, Fiend's Grip, and then the kill's probably there for him.
XSS is running through the tower, getting unsmoked. It's like, wait, was there a hero in the trees? No, that's just how it works in the mid tower, my friend. That's what happens when you're not a mid player, you know?
Radiant are scanning.
Zeal.
Radiant's
He's
middle
smoked.
tower is under
I don't know if he
attack.
can really make a move. He doesn't have a blink
Radiant
dagger or anything,
structures are fortified.
You can try to walk in.
I guess, but you're probably going to get stopped. XXS goes top, and well, they use the echo to get the kill on Ishiro. Fiend's Grip glimpse. Now they've got the God's Rebuke as well as the Spear. They'll lose this Bane. Now they're trying to fight into this one, but the Static Storm is down on the Terribly. They've got Boboka over to the side. They're looking to get the damage out of the Planet.
Where's the damage,
There's
though?
the swap. There's the right clicks. They need a Sunder, but he can't get it off with the Requiem. Spear doesn't connect to anything, or he might look for an opening back in. He still has the Sonic Wave. Zeal, though, God's Rebuke, the right click damage coming through, holds the Sonic Wave, gets the kill on the Zeal, looks over now at 70, and they'll finish off the Shadow Fiend. That's technically a full team wipe with Shiro dropping in the top lane.
Oh, Shiro dropped to XSS, they got solo killed by him. Yeah, this game
Dire's
looking
top
really, really
tower
rough.
is
Luckily
under
they got
attack.
Monet on the back end of that
Radiant's middle tower
Requiem.
is under attack.
But that was also very close. If you get the Thunder off
Radiant's
there.
middle tower has fallen.
Ui, ui, ui. They just can't find they can't seem to find a way out of Pain City, Become.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
And
is
PL is
under
getting
Bane
bullied
just-
by ancient creeps even.
He's getting bullied by everybody. We said if he can get to 10 quickly, maybe something can happen here, but, well,
He's almost
that is,
there.
not happening, quote, quickly. Planet,
Goodbye, Planet.
swap, Primal Spring, Magic Missile, but eventually, Planet is going to die, and Ori still has the Sonic Wave, so they're going to go for this Queen of Pain, but the Sonic Wave lands on the 2. They get the kill there onto ZZQ. It's a double kill for Ori.
Yeah. It is.
Radiant's bottom tower
Shaker
is under
is
attack.
so farmed. Look at his net worth, it's silly at this point. Obuka going into the
Shiro.
defusal again.
And Shiro still doesn't even have the defusal.
Another smoke up.
Dire's top tower is under
They have
attack.
Echo again soon, right? Yeah, in
Dire's
just
structures are
1 second.
fortified.
1 second, it's up.
Or 7
Radiant's
is
turret
trying to
has
break a
been
smoke from the
killed.
hill, but... Oh,
Fissure misses, but they've got the
oh,
Echo.
he's dead.
They have the totem, they have the brain set, the Fiend's Grip coming in, and they should be able to get the kill onto Shiro. The right click is the finish. They have the Requiem. It's a fear on it too. They still killed the Phantom Lancer. They've got the Nightmare, but the raise hits. 70 will get a kill there out on a PICU. They've killed off XXS. So a 2 for 1.
Not bad. Finally, they got something at least.
It's
But losing
something
your
doing
PL
for
is
him.
not what you want.
Radiant's
It just
middle
seems to be
tower is
Boboka's
under
go-to
attack.
build now, huh? Diffu into double, triple Wave Band.
Dire's top tower is under
He's setting up for
attack.
top. 7E might just die through a solo Monkey King, actually.
Yeah, they've got the defusal. Now he's out of mana. So 7E, well, he's going to go down. They've got the arena. I say he's going to go down, but they ended up catching Boboka. I misspoke. Speaking in absolutes like a Sith, but Ori's still going in and eventually getting the kill. He is godlike. Ori's got that Ghost Scepter to survive. He's trying to go into the E-Blade. They've got the Nightmare on his ECQ. That gets pulled off by Planet. And there's the
But
vision
check out the
drop
ping
down
window.
by the
They need to
Bane.
leave.
And they need to be careful. XXS is going to look here for the totem as well as the fissure. The fissure lands on a 3, and they've got the Sonic Wave to follow it up. It's a symphony of skills here for the side of Aster, and they will take out these heroes on the side of EHOME. They do eventually lose the Bane, but that is well worth it
Dire's middle
for
tower is
Aster
under attack.
overall.
And guess who was not part of any of that? Yeah, Monet's been farming away. Just wants to finish his BKB ASAP.
Is under attack.
I mean, at least Shiro's getting something as well in the meantime. Finally finishes Dufu. Going to Sanjasha at this point, but... Yeah, Aster's synergy right now, very good. Very nice to see.
XXS still top the net worth.
Yeah, he almost has his BKB.
Monkey King also looking for a BKB. We cannot farm this time around. At the same 3 cores of Aster are mega farmed.
Yeah, and Quap actually went into the E-Blade first item. Not the Kaya Sancho we usually see.
Radiant's
Very
bottom
offensive
tower
build.
is under attack.
Well, Zeal now finally with the blink, so they have some playmaking potential. But is it a little too late, perhaps?
Definitely feels like it. And the blink dagger's there, but the arena isn't even going to be enough. And Monkey King going to the Wukong's planet dead. XXS there to help.
Dire are
It's
scanning.
just so easy for them.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is
XXS
under
really
attack.
cleaning up with the help of Boboka. Boboka giving the vision. They jump in. They've got the blink as well as the fissure totem combo. And they're going to grab the 2-2 over bottom. The
Radiant's
9,000 net worth lead for the side of Team Aster. And you got to wonder how long EHOME are going to stay close enough where they feel like they can maybe bring this back.
Radiant's
And
bottom
9k,
tower
10k
under
is still
attack.
very far behind.
I mean, you have the PL, right, who can snowball
From the tempest of
into a problem that Aster can handle a bit, potentially, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
it's gonna be tough because he's very, very fragile.
70.
70, yeah.
Yeah, Static Storm is there, but the BKB comes out. They've got the Fissure on the Requiem, then the Totem to follow it up. The E-Blade thrown over on his ECQ. The Arena, the Sonic Wave. They do get the Spear, Zeal. Not sure whether or not he wants to stay on this one. XXS staying over to the side. The Blink right on top of Planet. He's got the Totem to get the kill, and Zeal ends up TPing out. But now Shiro, he is in some trouble. We've got XXS coming around. He's got the Fissure. He has the Blink in just a moment. 70 over by the Fissure. Maybe thinking about the Requiem once again. They get the kill to Boboka. XXS has the Blink in just a second. Doppelganger, Blink with him. And there's Zeal with the Spear. So trying to lay down the proper Echo Slam, then finally throws it. It's not the best one. They're looking for the Requiem over to the side, and that's going to hit on the Monet as well as Ori, who's forced to blink out, but it gets the silence on Shiro with that shard help. Aster a little bit more sloppy on that fight, and they don't get as much as maybe they would have hoped for with a bit of a miss on some of those ultis.
Yeah, but you can really tell how far ahead Aster is at this point. Like, that teamfight was really poorly executed by them, but they don't lose anything other than... Was it Boboka? Yeah, but they're definitely gonna make sure that they hit their spells, because PL, he won't be an issue for still quite a while longer, but SF is into his BKB now, actually, so he's gonna be a little bit of a bigger problem. And PL with like 2-3 more items. You know, it is a while, I know, but PL is definitely here to take over. Don't want to leave it to chance.
Yeah, you don't want to give him that opportunity to make his way back in.
I wonder how often we're gonna see that now, on like support heroes especially. Just a bunch of nulls or bracers, or even Wraith Bands apparently.
Planet and ZZQ don't have those. I mean, it's just Boboka who's got the triple Wraith Band. Smoke breaks, blink forward. They're going to spot themselves the Mars. Very quick kill on Azil. And a blink forward looking for ZZQ. Static Storm.
Oh, he goes all in.
Yeah, Ori, he's got the Nightmare for the save, and now XXS. He's got his Blink Dagger in just a second to land the Fissure, and that's out on a Planet, so they get the kill into the Venge, and they're continuing to pick up these heroes one by one. Yeah, they could.
They popped the meta for nothing otherwise, and I'm sure they feel strong enough that they can easily force a fight a Roche. Who gets the Aegis though? Is it Ori or Monet?
I'm gonna say Ori.
You're right. Oh no. He already bring in on Zeal. He can't move.
Hey, he's in some trouble. They're still looking to hope to get the Requiem, but blink over to the side. They find themselves
Shiro,
and they get the kill. The Sonic Wave. Oh wow. Again, the spell is being placed perfectly by Aster, and they call GG on EHOME, and Aster have eliminated EHOME from the event in pretty dominating fashion.
Yeah, I feel really bad for EHOME. Like, they came into the regionals saying, yeah, we're gonna get a top 2 finish, get last there, now get eliminated relatively early in this tournament. They got some talking to do for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
This did not look pretty. Now, it's not the patch either the reason, you know, like on the first day they already looked kind of sloppy, or the second day, whatever it was. So yeah, work has to be done. I'm very happy for Aster though. They seem to be a little bit of the groove.